my channel. It is that time of year again for the Sephora sale. I am not gonna lie, I'm really excited for this sale. I definitely have my eye on a couple of goodies I want to pick up, but today we're focusing on all of my recommendations. All of the products that I absolutely love and recommend to you guys to pick up during the sale. Before we get started, don't forget I upload every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday for you guys. If you like this video while you're watching it, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. It really does help my channel out. And other than that, if you're excited and you want to hear about my Sephora sale recommendations, then let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, I definitely have my eye on some goodies that I want to pick up. My video tomorrow is going to be all of my Sephora sale wish list items, so be on the lookout for that tomorrow. But like I said, today we're focusing on products that I recommend to you guys, products that I am loving, that I think you should pick up or at least take a look at during the sale while you have a discount on them. So the information on the Sephora sale, it starts on April 1st. The code for this time around is going to be SAVESPRING. And if you are Rouge, you get 20% off. That starts on April 1st for you guys and goes through the 11th. If you're VIB, it starts on April 5th for you guys and goes to the 11th and you get 15% off. And then if you are an insider, it starts on the 7th and it goes till the 11th and you get 10% off. The Sephora collection and everything in it is also going to be 30% off during the whole entire sale for everyone. If you are not an insider with Sephora, I definitely recommend signing up. It's a completely free program. There's no like strings attached to sign up. And if you do, you automatically get the 10% off. As you spend more money throughout the year, you do go up in the ranks, and then that's how you get to VIB and Rouge to get the more money off. I am Rouge. I do get the 20% off. I don't know if I am, proud of that or ashamed. Probably a little bit of both, because you have to spend quite a bit of money in a calendar year to make Rouge, and yo girl spends it. So really quickly before we start though, I have heard people mention this, and I do want to also reiterate it to you guys. If you are not a Rouge member and you don't get the 20% off, the Sephora sale is probably not the best sale for you. If you have your eye on a product, I would definitely make sure to keep your eye out for that brand's website. A lot of times the actual brand's website will have 20 to 30% off, which is going to be a way better deal if you only get 15 or 10%. Like I know the other day, Makeup Forever was having a family and friends sale, I believe, and it was 30% off. So just keep that in mind. If you do want to pick up something and you're not Rouge and you don't get the 20% off, you might get a better deal on the brand's website. But I do love the Sephora sale. I participate in it myself every single solitary year. And again, I do get that 20% off. I'm gonna go ahead and have my other 3 recommendations videos linked down below for you. Can you believe this is my 4th one? I can't believe I've had my channel long enough to be up on my 4th sale. That is just wild to me. But I wholeheartedly still stand by and recommend all those other recommendations that I've talked about in those previous 3 videos. Like I said, I'm going to have them linked down below in case you want more recommendations from me. I'm just not going to be repeating any of those items because that would be redundant. But like I said, still 1,000,000% recommend all of those. So definitely check those out. The first product I want to talk about is a palette that is bougie and expensive. And I know, you guys, I know it's expensive, but the quality on it is just so stinking good. I have to recommend it to you guys. You might see it coming. Pat McGrath and Bridgerton palette. This palette is so stinking good. This is the first one. At the time that I'm filming this video, the second collaboration and second palette has not came out yet. I am not sure if it's going to be out by the time this is posting. If it is, I kind of think I might pick it up, even though it's pretty similar to this one. But like I said, the quality in this is just so good. It's like unmatched. I love this palette. I have raved about it quite a few times on my channel. I have used it in quite a few different videos. I don't know what else I can say to convince you to pick it up besides it's amazing. It's $65. I know that's a lot of money. Trust me, I totally get it. However, you would be getting 10, 15, or 20% off of it. So, hey, that's kind of good. The matte is perfection. This up here, this like special shimmer shade, absolutely perfection. These like satin matte shades are new to her. Perfection. And then this one right here is also, say it with me, perfection. The only one I don't like is this one right here. It's like a shimmer that's just kind of like blah. It doesn't do anything special, but the quality in this palette is just unmatched, like I said, and I use this all the time. If you can tell, the embossings in most of these 3 that have embossings in them are pretty much almost gone. Plus, these 2 look beautiful as blushes. So I recommend it. I do. I love it. Next up, I want to recommend the Kosas Revealer Foundation. I have the shade Very Light Neutral 110. This foundation is very beautiful on the skin. I will say it's not the most full coverage at all. It's a little bit more on the medium side. However, I go in with 2 layers and I feel like it builds it up enough to where I like it. And then if there's anything else that I want to cover up, I just go in and spot conceal. This is the foundation that I have on my skin today. It just gives a really nice, beautiful layer over your skin. It evens everything out. The finish on it is beautiful. It's got a little bit of sheen and glow to it, but nothing that's oily or greasy at all. Plus, this wears really nicely throughout the day. I can wear this for like 10, 12 hours and it looks beautiful on the skin. And it's a little bit pricier of a foundation at $42, so that's why I wanted to recommend you picking it up while it's on sale. One thing I do want to mention though that I didn't mention in my review, because I did go ahead and do a first impressions and wear test on this foundation. I can have it linked in the eye and down below in case you want to see it in action, see a wear test, how it wore on my face throughout the day for like, I think I did an 8 or 9 hour wear test on it. So definitely check out that video if you are interested in this foundation. But in that video, I didn't mention the scent of the foundation because I didn't notice it. And then my friend Erin was talking about it. I was watching her review on this foundation. Her channel's Erin's Beauty Obsessions. Definitely check her out. But she was talking about the scent of this. And once she pointed it out, I realized this smells disgusting. Like, it smells awful. It doesn't linger, thankfully. Like, it doesn't linger on your skin. Like, I can't smell it right now after I applied it. But as you are pouncing it in with your sponge or brush, however you apply it, it does smell kind of gross. So keep that in mind that if your smell's kind of bad, it's not bad. It's not, you know, like expired or anything like that. It just apparently smells disgusting. So I don't love that, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Again, it doesn't linger, but this just looks so beautiful on the skin. And I feel like a lot of different people and skin types would enjoy this one. Next up, we have some blush duos by Patrick Ta. You guys, I'm obsessed with these blush duos. It's another product that I've talked about many times on my channel, but I want to mention them again and let you guys know I am 1,000,000% recommending these to you guys. So as you can see, I do have 3 of them. The first one I got that made me fall in love with them is the shade She's So LA. It's just a really beautiful, if I can get it open, it's just a really beautiful, like bronzy sort of tone that still has a blushing sort of aspect to it. While it does look a little bit more bronzy, it's not bronzery. Like, I don't want you to think if you bought this that it would look like bronzer and then also bronzer here, if that makes sense. It really does still look like blush. She's So LA I got sent to me in PR from Patrick Ta, and I loved it so much that I went ahead and purchased this one, which is called She's That Girl. It's a really beautiful, bright, poppy, punchy, bright pink shade. Absolutely stunning on the cheeks. And then I was sent another shade in PR as well, and this is the one that is called She's Blushing. This is the blush that I have on my cheeks today. It really does just give a beautiful blushing glow to your cheeks. How Patrick Ta says to use them is put the powder on first and then the cream on top, which is a little backwards to everything else you've probably ever been told about cream products. It's always been said, like, don't put creams over powders, but you definitely can do that with this formulation. They are definitely pigmented, so I would be careful when you go in. They're not insanely pigmented that you're gonna have clown cheeks, and if you do go a little overboard, like I always tend to do, you can tone it down with a brush, with your foundation sponge, anything like that. But these are stunning on the cheeks and they last all day long. They do not fade, they do not budge. They are just beautiful. They give a little bit of glow to your skin. I'm absolutely obsessed with these, and at $34, that's kind of pricey. That's kind of a lot of money. So I definitely recommend you picking them up on sale. Next up, we have a bronzer that if you have been with me since the last Sephora sale back in November or October, I think it was, you saw that this was in my Sephora sale wish list the last go around, and then I did end up purchasing it during the last sale. And what do you know? Now it's in my recommendations video for the sale because I love it so much. And it is the Ilia. This is their Nightlight Bronzing Powder. This is in the shade Drawn In. It's the lightest of the 3 that they have available. This bronzer is beautiful. It is the bronzer that I have on my cheeks today. It just gives a really beautiful, warm glow to your skin. It's definitely a bronzer. It's not contoury at all. It's a pretty warm shade, especially on my fair skin. But I think this is a beautiful product. It is very, very pigmented. So if you do pick this up, definitely be careful. Go in with a light hand. There has been many, many times that I have gone overboard with this bronzer and I'm looking real toasty and real bronzed up because I'm heavy-handed. So I do have to be careful when I apply it, but if I do go in with a light hand, I just think it gives a really beautiful glow to your skin, like I was saying, and it lasts all day long. This is another product that doesn't really fade or budge throughout the day. I've had a few people pick this up based off my recommendation, and they seem to love it as well. So if you're in the need for a new bronzer, I don't think you necessarily need to spend the like $34 on this. There are definitely a ton of amazing bronzers at the drugstore. Don't think you need to purchase this Ilia one. However, if you're wanting to treat yourself, you're already going to get it on sale, I recommend this one. I think it's a really beautiful product. Then we have a lip liner that I don't think I've given much love here on my channel, but I use it fairly often and I actually really love it. And I might pick up more shades during the sale. I haven't totally made up my mind if I'm going to or not, but it's the Makeup by Mario. This is his Ultra Suede Sculpting Lip Pencil. I have the shade Hue. I only have this one shade, but like I said, I might pick up more. So on one side of the pencil, you have this like smudgy brush that you can smudge out your lip line with. I'm not gonna lie, I've never used a smudgy brush before, but on the other side, it is a nice wooden lip liner. It is wooden, but it's not like dry or scratchy or hard to line your lips with it. Like it really does just glide on your lips nicely. And it's a formulation that does stay on pretty long throughout the day. Let me go ahead and do a little bit of a swatch for you. So again, this is the shade Hue. It's a beautiful browny pinky sort of shade. It goes with a lot of the makeup looks that I decide to wear and a lot of the lip products that I like to wear. And it's just a really nice lip liner. Again, there's a lot of really nice lip liners at the drugstore, so don't think you need to pick up one from Sephora, but I feel like these are already fairly affordable. Obviously that is subjective to everyone, but I want to say these are maybe $19, and then again you're going to get 10, 15 or 20% off of it. This is just a really beautiful lip liner. It glides on nicely, is pigmented but not too pigmented, lasts all day long, and I'm loving this a lot. I use it pretty often and I couldn't not mention it in this video in case you are wanting a new lip liner to check out. And then the last couple of products I want to recommend to you guys are actually lip products from Fenty. Neither one of them are really new formulations at all, but they're fairly new to me and I've been obsessed. So the first one I want to talk about is her cream lip glosses. This is in the shade Mauve Wives. I am obsessed with this mainly because of the shade. However, the formulation is amazing as well. I love her original gloss bombs, the like shiny, shimmery sort of ones that don't have a ton of pigmentation. So when she released these, I was really excited to try them out. As you can see, they are a pigmented lip gloss. They're going to 1,000,000% give your lip color and pigmentation. They're not a topper sort of gloss like her original gloss bombs, but I love that. I think it looks really beautiful on the lips, and this makes your lips look so dang juicy. Every time I wear this, I feel so like so good about myself. It makes my lips so juicy and pouty. I feel like it makes them look bigger as well. It's not a plumping gloss like her Heat ones. I'm afraid to try those, not gonna lie. I feel like they're gonna be too intense on my lips, so I haven't tried those out. These are not plumping. They're not going to do anything like that, but I feel like they make your lips look bigger. Also, every single line in my lips when I wear this disappears, and I do have pretty lined lips, and this just makes them look smooth, glossy, glassy, bigger, stunning. I love this so much. This is another product that I'm like, I definitely want to pick up another shade or two during the Sephora sale. And like I said, I do love this one because of the shade. It's the most beautiful, like cool tone, purpley, mauve-y sort of shade, which I love those lip colors on me, especially with like a purpley, pinky sort of eye. So I do love the shade, but again, the formulation is so good that I want to pick up more. I definitely want to pick up more, and I 1,000,000% recommend this to you. And then the last one is her Stunna lip paints. You guys, these have been around forever, since the beginning of Fenty, probably like 3 or 4 years ago. This was one of her original launches when she launched her brand. And I, for some reason, just never gave them a go. They're liquid lipsticks, so that always kind of deterred me because liquid lipsticks can be pretty drying on your lips. They can crack off. I haven't really had the best luck with a ton of liquid lipstick formulations. However, these are absolutely amazing. So I have 3 of them, like I'm sure you saw me holding them up. This one right here is Underdog. This one right here is Uncuffed, and this one is Unlocked. The thing that I love the most about these liquid lipsticks is they are so thin on the lips. However, they have a ton of pigmentation. So when you apply them to your lips, you really need one layer, one swipe, and you're good to go. They don't get patchy. Even this dark one in Underdog, it doesn't get patchy on my lips at all, and you don't need to keep going over it. A lot of times liquid lipsticks, especially darker ones, or even brighter ones like this, they do tend to be a little bit more, not sheer, I don't want to say sheer, but just kind of patchy. You have to go over them 1 or 2 times, and then it gets thick and bunchy, and then it cracks off on your lips because it is such a drying formulation. I'm not saying these are like hydrating on the lips, like it's not going to feel like you put a lip gloss or anything on, but I don't feel like they suck the life out of my lips, and they last all day long. You guys, these do not budge off. This one definitely comes off a little bit because it is so deep and dark, but these two, they don't move, especially this hot pink. I use this during my like Valentine's Day hot pink, like get ready with me. I can have that linked in the eye and down below in case you missed it and you want to check it out. But this was like the star of the show in that look. And the day that I filmed that, I filmed it in like the early afternoon. And then that evening we went out to dinner with some friends. We went to B-Dubs and I ate like fried pickles and a salad and a chicken wing or 2. And this did not budge the rest of the night. It stayed on all day long through 2 meals at that point because I had lunch and then dinner. I drank a beer. Like it did not budge. And I was shook. By the end of the day when we got home from dinner with our friends, I looked in the mirror. I was expecting it to be completely gone on like the inner portion, maybe rubbed off, just looking rough. Looked perfect. It looked like I had just applied it. So this one is probably my favorite, even though it's a really bright, bold shade. That's definitely not for everyone. I totally understand. But like I said, this one is also really beautiful as well. All three of them are just so beautiful. The shades are stunning. The formulation is stunning. It's thin, it's comfortable, it lasts all day long. And if you are like me and you're late to the game and you have not tried the Fenty Stunna lip paints, even though they've been out for years, I'm here to tell you that they're amazing and you're missing out. And I highly recommend them. And that was you guys. That was my Sephora sale recommendations for you. I know I didn't have very many. I think I only had like 7 groups of items. I obviously had more than 7 because some of them had more than 1. But I didn't want to overwhelm you guys and tell you like 20 products to go out and possibly purchase. Again, if you are looking for more recommendations, check out those other videos that will be linked down below for you. Let me know down below in the comments. Are you planning on shopping this sale? Are you excited for it? What are you going to buy? You guys know I'm nosy. I love hearing from you guys down below in the comments. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. You're awesome and I love you. Please subscribe if you have not yet, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye, guys.